make my grand entrance. Oops, my grand entrance. All right, the museum is not open, but they were nice enough to put some artwork outside. So if I do this, I can record myself inside. Actually, there's a door over there. We'll go in that way. So come this way, follow me. You don't have any choice. Oh, that's neat. So, hey, Carolyn. Should we go walk through there too? So what do you think of the outside of Pérez Art Museum?
It's very innovative.
It's another view of this part of the north end of downtown Miami with the nice sable palms or royal palms. So this is the Pérez Art Center, which is closed today. Today is June 19th. Happy Juneteenth Day to all those who find that day special. So the Pérez Art Museum, I love these topiary thingies with the air plants in them. The air plants are probably real. This other stuff seems to be fake, but still it looks nice. All right, time for some swanging. Time to do some swanging. You doing some swanging? Are you a swanger?
I'm a swinger.
Jungle VIP. Jorge M. Pérez Art Museum of Miami-Dade. Okay, here's our little metro mover. All right, so the Metro Rover is a small single car, sometimes two car, public transport system that's elevated in downtown Miami. It's been there about 30 years. It's quite convenient. It's air conditioned, and it takes you from the top of downtown Miami across the river to Brickell Avenue. And there's also an inner loop if all you're doing is like going from the government buildings, some office buildings, to have lunch somewhere else. There's just a loop of the downtown section. There goes the loop going the other way. It's fun to ride. It's free. And it's a good touristy thing. Here we are crossing the Miami River, and there's a couple of YouTube channels devoted to the crazy things people with boats end up doing on that river. All right, we're going to take this down to Brickell Avenue, stop off and get some Joe and the Juice to cool off. Then we're going to come back and go to the Brickell Center, which is just on the right there. This building here on the right is pretty cool. There's a pattern on there that sort of blows in the wind. Looks really good. So Brickell Avenue is known for nothing older than 10 years. Here we are looking in people's apartments, back over the Miami River again, looking east, and here we are crossing the freeway going to downtown Miami. We're going to turn right. That's the JW Marriott, and it doesn't actually go that fast. I have sped it up quite a bit. And that's how you get after Joe and the Juice in Miami. So here we are in Brickell. And there's one of those in Columbus Circle in New York.
Oh, look at the other one. It's a man.
Yeah, on the Columbus Circle one, the man's shiny part.
Yeah, here too.
Here too? Okay. We're gonna go look at the man's shiny part and see why that is. But none of the woman's parts were shiny. Okay, here's the man and his shiny parts. For some reason his part is shiny. Why is his part shiny and not the... Well, here we are in Brickell Avenue in Miami, and apparently it's where the rich come to spend their money, but they let us in anyway. In this building there was a caviar bar. Right here we are at Brickell Center. It's a new outdoor, indoor shopping complex with all your favorite expensive stores, including an Apple store. Typical of Brickell Avenue, it's shiny, it's silver, and the reason I'm overdubbing it with the voice is there's piped in copyrighted music and cars honking. So, but the microphone worked too well. So Brickell is just across the Miami River from downtown Miami, and it has banks, it has condos, there's a condo there. In a moment we're going to turn and look down the street and see some colorful buildings. There we go. All the buildings are really well done. If you like modern architecture and palm trees. Next we're on to Bayside. Right downtown Miami again, and
Please hold on. The train is approaching. Bayfront Park Station.
right. That's a restaurant, that boat there. Seafair. Bye-bye train. All right, more of downtown Miami. We got the Intercontinental Hotel. We got the FPL Amphitheater. We got some field here. And that tower over there with the bunting on it, it's designed after the Giralda in Sevilla. And it used to be the Miami News building way in the day. It used to be the tallest building in Miami. But now it's called Freedom Tower because when Castro first took over, that was the welcoming point for Cubans fleeing that round. So it was an important symbol for freedom seekers from Cuba. Here we are, and every place has a rooftop bar, restaurant, which is where we will be dining. We'll find some typical bar, restaurant for dinner, even though we're still full from breakfast. And there's Carolyn in the shade. Have I mentioned it's really hot? In fact, let me look at my watch. It's only 88. That's 4 degrees cooler than we're used to. And it is a little breezy once in a while. So we're approaching Bayside. So this used to be a library right here. And then they tore that down years ago, probably 40 years ago, and put this up. And one of these banyan trees, or all of them, are probably 100 and some odd years old. All right, Hard Rock Cafe. And on the other side of the Hard Rock Cafe, well, you can see the Ferris wheel and the hurricane boat going by, which we have plenty of those in Tampa, so we don't, well, they do give you tours of where the rich people live. But that's where the cruise ships dock. There's the port back there with those big cranes, lifting cranes. And I don't see any ships in just now. Red one. Yeah. Here's the paella restaurant. So here was a paella restaurant we found online. And
This one here?
yeah, so let's look at, all right, here we have a banyan tree. It's approximately 110 years old. Here we are in front of the banyan tree, take 3. All right, there's Bayside. Say goodbye to Bayside. We're leaving now. So we're gonna Well, our day is about over. We are plenty cooked from the heat, bit of a steamed cooking, so we're ready to head back to the airport. Now, what's convenient about Miami is from downtown, you can take the Metro Rail to the airport. It's quite handy, provided you get on the right train. As you'll discover, there's two trains. Apparently the orange one goes to the airport, the other green one or something goes someplace else. But they're on the same track, so we just got on the first train we saw and then discovered we were on the wrong one, got off, and then waited for the so they're on the same track. If you happen to do what we did, as long as you get off and make that transition before they go different directions. And there's our train.